Welcome to the Haliburton Post House. We are here this weekend to check out what this property has to offer. And spoiler alert, we are blown away. They have cabins, there's a lodge, they have an executive chef on site preparing gourmet meals, and it's a waterfront property. But that's not all, there is so much more. So let's go take a look at this property and see if it's right for you if you're looking for a getaway in the Haliburton area. The Haliburton Post House is a luxury private retreat of log cabins and a lodge in the Haliburton Highlands. The property is located lakefront with a beautiful dock and waterfront area and all the amenities you would need for a relaxing stay. Whether you're looking for a cabin retreat, a corporate event, or a private function, there are many options available here. Plus, the property even boasts gourmet fine dining in their private dining room with a fixed price menu curated by their own executive chef. So we just got to the post house and checked in. We're doing a little bit of a tour of the property right now, and there is an amazing, beautiful fall vibe happening right now with the leaves, their nice colors, and it's just so peaceful here. The property is actually bigger than I thought it was going to be. There are 4 cabins, I think including the Bunkie, plus a gym outside, and then there is the main lodge that also has a few rooms you can stay in if you're renting out the entire lodge. That's also where you go to check in, and it's where the dining room is. We are staying in the Eagle cabin tonight, and it is a beautiful 3-bedroom cabin. There is a full washroom and a 2-piece. It's immaculate in there. Everything that you could think of, they have. So let me go give you a quick tour. When you come into the cabin, you are greeted by a beautiful living room area with a nice big couch and 2 chairs, plus there is a working wood-burning fireplace. We're not using it this weekend because they also have heating in this cabin, which works perfectly fine. They recommend using it maybe from November to April when the months are a little bit cooler up here. Then just across from the living room area is a nice dining room area with 2 large benches and 2 chairs, so you can fit quite a few people around this table if you wanted to, which is good because this cabin has 3 bedrooms, so you can sleep at least 6 people here. The kitchen has everything that you could need. They have beer glasses, wine glasses, water glasses, there are coffee mugs, plates, everything that you would need. They even have drawers full of utensils, pots and pans, etc. So if you're coming here and self-catering, which is an option, you basically have everything that you need, including a full stove, a microwave, there's a kettle, a blender, a coffee maker, and a toaster. So whatever you need is probably here. They also have a variety of canned beverages in the fridge that you are free to consume, but if you want to drink water, they give all of their guests a post house water bottle that's reusable that you can fill in the filtered tap water in the kitchen. Something that we were surprised to see was that they actually have a safe here in the front closet. So when you come in the main door here and turn to the closet, there is a safe here. And like I said earlier, this cabin has 3 bedrooms. Waterleaf, Marigold, which is where we stayed, and Snowberry. There are robes and slippers in every room, and beside the beds they also have these handy charging stations, which I think is pretty fabulous. And the bathrooms come completely stocked with anything that you would need. They have massive bath towels, they have face cloths, hand towels, and then there is a little spot here that you can put your used or soiled towels in. They even have sewing kits, vanity kits, and shower caps if you need them. Also have shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel. And this cabin even has a second washroom. It's a 2-piece, so it's a little bit smaller, but very convenient to have when you have 3 bedrooms. All right, now I think it's time for me to go and show you some of this property and the gym. There's also a beautiful waterfront area, so let's go check it out. So our cabin is actually located right beside the fitness studio or gym, which is right beside me here. And inside they have a lot of equipment. So basically everything you need, they have here. Let's go take a quick tour. If you are looking to stay fit on your vacation or weekend away, you can do that here. They have weights, a big open space if you want to do any sort of yoga or aerobics, plus they have some treadmills, a Peloton, and they even have a rowing machine, Plus, the gym facilities also has a sauna, a washroom, and a change room. There are actually 2 change rooms here, and one of them even has a shower right inside of it. So right now I'm walking down the main road here. To my left, your right probably, there is the Salerno cabin, and it actually has a nice little screened in porch area, which would be beautiful for a nice summer day, especially if it's buggy out. Then beside that is the Little Hawk Bunkie, which I will give you a quick tour of as well because it is super cute in there. The Bunkie offers a small common area with a kitchenette and TV, plus 2 identical bedrooms, each with a queen bed and an ensuite washroom. And the Maple Cabin is located closest to the water and has 3 bedrooms. It's also the first cottage that was built on the property over 100 years ago. And if you want to go canoeing, kayaking, or paddleboarding while you're here, they have everything that you need, including the kayaks, canoes, and paddleboards. Plus, inside their boathouse, they also have all of the paddles and the life jackets that you need to get out safely on the water. They also have a small beach area just by the boathouse, which is perfect for launching your canoe, kayak, or paddleboard, which means it's only about 20 steps from where you need to pick up your watercraft and put it into the water. So it will be super easy to launch and get out and enjoy this beautiful lake. Also, one thing I forgot to do when we checked in was ask how to pronounce this lake name. So I think it's Cashawigamog Lake. Hopefully I'm right, but if I'm not, you can let me know in the comments. Down here at the docks is so nice and relaxing. They have some Muskoka chairs with footrests set up and some big umbrellas. In the summer, this would be the place to be. I noticed in the boathouse they also have some loungers, so if you want to get out and suntan, you could probably do it here. Just enjoy some sun and reading your book. For late October, this is a beautiful day. I don't even have a coat on, and I'm actually kind of warm with my scarf, so you could enjoy some nice peaceful days out here for sure. The main lodge is where you go to check into the property. Here you can find a great room and wood-burning fireplace with couches, and this can be converted to a boardroom for any corporate events. The lodge also has 5 bedrooms with queen beds and 2 full shared bathrooms. The lodge can be rented out in full for any private events. Here you will also find the chef's kitchen and dining room that can seat about 32 people. And if you have an electric vehicle, this property even has 2 electric vehicle charging stations. And now I'm walking back up the main road past the main lodge area, which, like I said earlier, is where the dining room is, and heading back to our cabin, Eagle, which is basically the first cabin when you come into the property. And I think we're just gonna relax a little bit before dinner. We are eating at 7 in the main dining room, and we are super excited to see what's on the menu, and we've heard really good things about the chef, so we are pretty excited. Here in the dining room now, and we have a beautiful menu to choose from, and they also have quite a robust drink menu, like 2 pages of wine, and they also have different beer. They have some local beer from the Boschkong Social Brewery that we went to earlier today, and something from the Kayaking Highlands. So Alan's gonna get beer, and I'm thinking about it too. So dinner has been absolutely amazing so far. We got an amuse-bouche followed by some delicious sourdough bread, like the best bread I've ever had. It's so good. And then I had a beet salad, which was so beautifully presented. Alan had a grilled romaine, so basically like a Caesar salad. And then I got scallops, which I just ate, and they were delicious. And Alan had a battered mushroom dish, which was also really good. So far, I'd give this a 15 out of 10. Our mains were just served and they were so tasty. I had the chicken and it was very tender and flavorful. Alan had the gnocchis, which were so good. They were like soft little pillows. Very, very good. So we would definitely recommend both of our mains. That's delicious. So chocolatey and crunchy. We just finished dinner and it was so good. I would say definitely a 20 out of 10. Everything was cooked to perfection. It was so tasty and really a nice dining experience. We're out here by the fire now and we are absolutely stuffed. So there will be no s'mores because we just can't fit another piece of food into our bellies. But it's such a beautiful night out. I don't even need a coat. I just have my little shawl scarf thing on and we're going to enjoy the fire and we'll see what we feel like doing later. Maybe sauna, maybe we're just going to go to bed. It's too early to tell.
Let me know when.
Well, we are back at our cabin. There is not going to be any sauna tonight because we are too tired, a little bit chilly from being out at the fire, and ready to just jump into one of these comfy beds and call it a night. So we'll see you in the morning. It's about 7:30. It's a little chilly out. It's actually -1, but I said that I wanted to go for a kayak and I'm gonna do it. Alan's just gonna watch me though from the dock.
I'm the smart one here.
Yeah, he probably is. But I haven't been able to go kayaking hardly at all this camping season. So while we're here, I thought I would give it a go. Check out the fog on the water. You can't even see the water right now. The water is actually really shallow here, so that's nice. I'm not too worried about like tipping over and falling in because I got my life jacket on. And somebody's having a campfire already, or it smells like fire. Maybe it's a wood stove. This is super peaceful, but like if I keep going straight, look what I'm going into. And even though it's -1, it actually doesn't feel like -1. I would like some gloves though. I feel like that's one thing I wish I did have. And aside from the hunters I can hear in the background, this is pretty peaceful. Just gonna paddle up and down a little bit, enjoy the scenery. The camera's probably not picking it up, but I think there are actually 2 loons out there right now, plus me, and they're calling to each other, and you could hear them calling to another one in another lake. So this is really cool. If you are here and want to brave the cooler temperatures to get out on the water, I would recommend it because it's super peaceful. Basically have the lake to myself and the loons. Oh no. You can hear the loons still. That's really cool. So I tried my best to speed to get into the beach, but didn't really make it as far as I wanted to. So I'm waiting for Alan to come and pull me a little bit so that I can get out without soakers. I think he's just gonna leave me here. He just walked away. So I might just have to be kayaking all day. It is a very peaceful morning out here, and as you can see, there's just something about fall. The lodge is covered in a bit of a frost. There's fog in the air. You can hear the birds chirping and the loons. It's super peaceful out here. It is a little bit brisk though, so the only thing that we're missing is coffee, but I'm going back now to make one. We were able to try the breakfast menu that is used for private events when the property is rented out, and it was incredible. Chef Dan brought out a beautiful board with yogurt, jam, mixed berries, and their granola, butter, sourdough bread, and sourdough croissants were also made by him on site. We ordered off the menu, and I got the brie, spinach, and truffle omelette, which was the specialty of the day, and Alan went with the waffles with blueberry toppings and whipped cream. Everything was so delicious, and we both agreed that the omelette and croissants were the best we've ever had. Well, our weekend here at the Haliburton Post House has sadly come to an end, but the fun is not going to stop. We are actually going to go into Haliburton and show you some of the things that you can do in that area if you want to use this as a base to get out and explore. But before we do that, I'm going to cut back to yesterday because we made 2 stops on the way in. We stopped in Minden Village and at Bokshung Brewery. So let me take you there and show you what that experience was like before we head to Haliburton. Minden Village is just a short drive away from the property, and here you can find a museum and heritage village, a charming downtown area with shops, and a beautiful riverfront area if you want to take a stroll. It's also where you can find Bokshung Brewery, where they not only do flights, but you can also try all the beers on a full paddle. For research purposes, we had to do it. The beer was great, the food was great, and we would definitely return in the future. So if you are coming to Haliburton, you should definitely check out the Haliburton Museum. It is by donation, so you can donate whatever you feel like, and there are 2 floors of historic artifacts that you can take a look at and different displays. It's actually pretty interesting to see what they had on display from the historic times here in Haliburton, and we really enjoyed the visit. And if you're already up here at the museum, you can come and check out Glebe Park. So they have a farmstead, Nordic ski trails, sculpture forest, and a toboggan hill. They also have a little structure here with the trail maps underneath it. So they have walking trails, mountain biking trails, sculpture forest trail. They also have snowshoe and ski trails too. And if you are coming down this way, you can check out the museum farmstead, which is a collection of historic buildings from ye old times past. We don't really know what time period they're from, but they are historic, and it's interesting to look at them from the outside. So it seems we were here a bit too early because you can come into these buildings and check them out. So we are doing that now, and it's quite interesting to see all the historic artifacts they have inside. The sculpture park is another attraction you may want to check out here in Haliburton. There's a lovely walking path, and right now the nice breeze, sunshine, and falling leaves are really pretty. So we're enjoying our time out here, just wandering around and checking out the sculptures. The Haliburton Wolf Center is a really cool attraction you should check out if you're in Haliburton, and we were able to see all 5 of the wolves that they have here. This is an education center, and they try and make it as much like the natural habitat the wolves would be in. So it was really cool to see the wolves through the glass and also to learn about some of the other animals from this area. And our final stop of the weekend was at Haliburton Highlands Brewery. It had a great covered seating area out back, and we each got a flight and some snacks. It was a wonderful experience and they had extremely friendly staff. Well, I hope you enjoyed seeing around the Haliburton Post House and what this property has to offer. Whether you're coming here for a weekend, a week, a corporate event, or a private function, or even just for dinner, it is well worth the trip. We have thoroughly enjoyed our stay here, and I can't wait to come back one day in the future. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell because I have many more travel videos coming your way. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.